Hi, Margaret. Good evening.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, we do. Perfectly fine.
Oh my God, yeah, I hope it's going to be better today. I'm doing a phone this time, not iPad.
All right.
Do we have others in as well? Peter and, okay, Rodrigo is in, Peter, Pierre.
Not yet.
I'm wondering how can I put like a speaker because I hear you very quietly.
Do you hear me very quietly?
Yeah, but it must be my phone thing anyway.
You can right click. Oh, you can also adjust the volume of myself.
I found it. I know it's fine. It's just
All
me
right.
being stupid. You know, it's midnight here, so it's
Yeah, I
literally,
can imagine. I'm
it's been
sorry
a
for
long.
being that late.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Anything for the community.
Hey guys.
Hey, Peter.
Hello, how are you?
Doing great. What about you?
Doing great as well. Just enjoying some strawberries.
Oh, I mean, Valentine's Day is over. I completely forgot in our previous AMA to wish everyone a happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone.
Did you finally manage to get the roses for your girlfriend?
Yes, I did actually. It had to be a quick one. Had to run there, and there were so many people.
Okay, I think it.
Hi everyone.
Hey, Osnok.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was in a meeting. I couldn't join before. Everything is fine. Everyone is happy to be here.
Yes, very much.
Absolutely.
Cool. So I will mute myself for once, and I will enjoy the show. I will ask my question if I have any.
Sure. Should we start, Peter and Marguerite? Are you prepared? Pierre is also here. Welcome, Pierre.
Hello, guys.
Hey, Pierre.
Let's wait some minutes, please. Maybe
Okay.
2-3 minutes.
I don't see him. But yeah, we can definitely kick off, I think. You of course, Robin, you're gonna run the show. For a change, I'm not moderating, so I let you take the lead.
All right, let's give it like 1 or 2 more minutes until the people are joining, and then kick it off.
Sounds good.
Yeah, and Clet, please apologize. I didn't realize that this is Valentine Day, so
No worries. We can have dinner tomorrow. It's okay.
Okay, let me book the restaurant.
All right.
I know a good one.
Same to you, Crypto Actor. Valentine's pre-mint day. That's nice. All right, so I will also record the whole session as I did last time to make sure everyone who cannot join can at least listen it again. And I will send it to you like last time, Marguerite, so you can upload it as well on the YouTube. There will be a text channel from the voice. You can ask your questions there. I will have a look at this channel. And if you would like to know anything, especially from Agora, you can ask it over there and I will ask the team the questions. We have several people here from the team. I think we will start with a really, really short presentation who's here from the team. Who would like to start? Peter, Marguerite, Pierre?
I'm going to start simply because I'm so worried something happens with my phone. You can hear. Okay, great. Yeah, my name is Margeri. I'm the head of partnership running here at Agora. And yeah, we're rolling up everything for the NFT mint for tomorrow. Peter?
And yes, and hello guys, my name is Peter. I'm in charge of business development at Agora. Very happy to be here with everyone today. Saw some familiar faces, saw some of you guys at Agora. And just thank you everyone for your interest in Agora and participating in this AMA today.
Yeah, such a pleasure to be here with you today, guys. With you guys, I'm Pierre, like the co-founder and CEO of Agora. You probably everybody's know it, but Agora is a joint venture that we created like 6 months ago between XBorg and ultra top tier blockchain gaming platform. Who was like a great partnership with games like AMD, Ubisoft, Sandbox, and many more. So we are here like to answer all your questions for the mint of the second collection. That's gonna happen like tomorrow on our minting page at 5 p.m. CET.
All right. I'm Clef, aka Robin. I'm community counsel at XBorg and also doing some jobs part-time for AgoraDex, especially managing their Discord server and helping wherever some help is needed. So for tonight, you guys can ask the questions either in voice, speak up, or write it in the text channel. We, as you heard, we have like almost the whole team here, and I'm very thankfully that so many people from the Agora side joined for tonight, because some of them live in other time zones as the casual Europeans, and they have already later than midnight, so they are already in the mint day. They're not in the pre-mint day anymore. As Crypto Actor said, happy Valentine's pre-mint day for tonight. So, since we don't have any questions yet from the community, I will kick it off with the most basic one for someone from the team. The first part will be, what's the main difference between XBorg and AgoraDex? What will be the main difference?
Okay, so I think it's for me, and you can hear me, right?
Yes,
Okay.
we do. I will let you know.
I keep dropping off. That's the problem. Okay. And then I know this was asked in our previous AMA as well. And what's the main difference, or like what is, the competition where it comes in? Firstly, I want to highlight that XBorg is our partner and a friend. And even when both of our projects have launch pads, and I think also their unique identity offering, we are partners in the first place. And Agora is focused on border theory of gaming, and XBorg is focusing on competitive gaming, right? So, and I also think, first of all, it is illusion to believe that there is any competitors in the early days as we are. Everyone is here to help each other. We are all helping to evangelize to what crypto actually is. And yeah, in a sense, we're family, especially if you know XBorg team, they are truly amazing guys. And I think girls, I don't know if they have any girls at the moment there. And yeah, to add to it, XBorg is creating an ecosystem that is around the landscape of competitors, competitive gaming, fans and governance, whilst at Agora, we're more focusing more on generic ecosystem of gaming field. So to even make it more transparent, it's like, as I understand, Agora is more B2B, whilst XBorg is B2C. And yeah, as to clarify, we are friends and partners first most, and we shouldn't be compared as, competitors. This is the difference.
Yeah, and I just want to add on to what Marjorie just said. I think it's very well said by her. And something like, it's also important to say is that this Web3 gaming space is so small at the moment. Like, we're not really competitors of each other. We're kind of holding hand by, like, sitting side by side and then moving forward together. We have a similar vision, trying to, achieve like mass adoption of Web3 gaming. And that's, so in this case, we're more of partners than competitors.
All right, we have the first 3 questions arrived from the community. The first one is from Bottle Caps. The distribution of token will only be for the owner of the NFT, or will there be an ICO? Who is going to take that?
I can take this, but obviously the team can help me with this. The distribution of the token. So every NFT holder will be airdropped the NFTs. The AGA tokens in the upcoming 6 months. And then in terms of the ICO, there will be a vested period for all the ICO investors. But whereas for the NFT investors, there will not be.
Is there something someone from the team would like to add to that answer?
I think Peter gave you a good answer. We plan to do an ICO just after the launch of the DEX, so that's gonna happen probably in June. But so yeah, no, it was a good answer from Peter.
Perfect. Then we have the next question from Goon. When will the tokens be airdropped to holders, and what will be the utility of the AGA token?
So as Pierre just mentioned, now the AGA tokens will be airdropped in June, and then for the utilities of the
I can take this one if you want, Peter. So about what you can do with the AGA token. So the AGA token can be used in two main ways. First of all, you can stake it, or you can provide liquidity in an AGA pair pool. And by staking AGA, you will earn a portion of the fees from the liquidity pools together with escrowed AGA. We call it S-AGA, and multiplier points, so MPs. And if you provide liquidity in an AGA pair pool, you will earn a percentage of the fees generated by that pool according to your percentage ownership of the total assets in that pool, as well as escrowed AGA, so S-AGA. And the S-AGA you earn either by providing liquidity or staking. Have two main use, so you can stake them to earn fees, just like with the regular AGA, or you can vest them linearly in order to convert them into AGA. And the multiplier points earned by stakers will also earn stakers fees according to the amount of multiplier points they have earned over the staking period. So, and staking any amount of AGA will immediately burn all accumulated MP. So it's important to note that neither S-AGA or multiplier points can be sold, nor transferred, and serve no other purpose than the other one stated before. So yeah, I can also explain you how will it be used on the AgoraDex. So as I just mentioned to you, so the AGA tokens is specific use for DEX, is directly related to the liquidity provision and staking capabilities each holder has by owning our token. So the most significant benefits can be obtained if either you use your AGA tokens to participate as a liquidity provider or as a stakers. This way you can maximize in fact the benefit you can obtain from being a part of a community, as well as supporting and helping our ecosystem grow. So we are really working here on a tokenomics structure that ensures both adequate incentives for every participant involved, as well as the overall well-being of the ecosystem, in order to bring long-term value for everyone. I hope I answer your question.
I think you covered a lot of information. I think more than Google thought will be dropped here. There is one more question from Magus. Is there a public sale planned for the Agora token?
Not yet, no.
Okay. And what about both XBorg and Agora offering digital identities and launchpads? Will they be different from each other, or will there be a lot of overlap?
So we are yet to launch our launchpad, which is in making. So to be honest, as I mentioned before, we are focusing on different things. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes,
I
we
think
do.
you cannot compare like our digital identity to the XBorg digital identity, because our digital identity is gonna be like connect to a DEX, and I don't think like XBorg like plan to do one. Just to explain you how it works, with the digital identity, our gamers will be able like to access games across like all chains with just one wallet, as well as trade tokens directly in the AgoraDex, make purchase in games, and earn and trade token rewards or NFT without any gas fees. And we can propose this like thanks to the Ultra blockchain. So here we really aims like to offer like an all-in-one solution for gamers, which will make the gaming experience simpler and more rewarding. And this SDK from the video game side, we're working on an SDK, like an API at the end, that enables like all Web3 games like to plug in like very easily and without like any friction. So of course it's gonna have like some similarity with the digital identity proposed by XBorg, but at the end, our digital identity, it's like a way to bring liquidity from the mass market, so from the gamers, into the DEX.
What will be the future of Agora in 2 or 3 years? What do you think? How will Agora look like in that amount of time?
I hope we're gonna be like one of the leaders of this industry, and the idea is like to become like the one-stop shop for gamers. You know, it was like the first like NO value proposition, like when we launched like this project was really like to become like the all-in-one ecosystem and bringing together guilds, gamers, and investors at the same place.
So would you say that you would like to be in 2 or 3 years in Web3 gaming what Steam is today in Web2 gaming?
Yeah, I can
It's
say
kind
this.
of an exchange as well, without liquidity, but selling stuff and games and assets. But
Yeah,
not in
definitely.
Web3 yet. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. This is
And
the idea of Agora.
the digital identity is kind of the community page you have in Steam, or the user interface to interact with others, show your achievements and stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
Definitely.
There are several more questions. I tried to catch all of them. One of them was, who is Agora competing against right now? Who's
XBorg and Agora?
No, who is Agora competing against right now? So who's the biggest competitor to AgoraDex?
But I think when we plan like to do Agora, it was like before. I think today you don't have like a one-stop shop like the project like we would like to set up and propose like to a community. You have like different platform, but you don't have like one platform like the Agora. That so it's something like unique that we would like to develop today. And I think yes, we are in a very good position to do it. We are doing like great effort, and we have a lot of traction like with different projects and products we are developing right now with the DEX. It's gonna be ready in the next week. The MVP, the digital identity, will be launched in the next month, and the launchpad will be proposed to the community in early March. So yeah, we're looking forward like to showing like all this all the core product of Agora to our community.
Perfect. I just saw there was a question about more insights and updates in case of the roadmap, but you already just answered them in the same question before. Perfect. Will there be a white paper released soon? Or will there be only the deck on the website?
That's a good question. Yes, we are working on a white paper right now. So yes, we're going to propose a white paper to the community very soon.
Will there be a roadmap as well?
Yes, the roadmap is already proposed on the deck. It's not like a detailed roadmap, but you have one on the deck that you can see. But yes, of course, you will have like a more detailed roadmap in the white paper.
A very interesting question here from Vlad Yorga. I hope I spelled your name correctly. What would you say are the biggest difficulties in developing and succeeding with your product?
Maybe my team can take this one.
Well, I think, firstly, community, right? To start from the scratch and build them ground up and to have organic. Nowadays, projects, when we are looking for projects to partner up and initially, and hopefully one day onboard them, there is so much clutter out there and so much projects that fake to have a great community. And we understand how hard it is to actually create a community that is trusting you, believing you, and I think we've done an excellent job. And of course, we also look up to our partners, XBorg and Ultra, who have already created a community. I think that's very kind of essential and necessary part of creating project. And I think also the technical part, right? We're building a DEX, which is we need a very strong team and technical team to do that, and I think we have that. So that's from my side. If you want to add something, Pierre or Peter.
Yeah, I can add something. I think one of the biggest challenges for us, as well as for the space, is simply the mass adoption of Web3 gaming. It's already in crypto, it's a niche kind of industry, and then we have Web3 gaming within crypto. So for us to achieve mass adoption in this space, cannot just be one player. It needs to be the games that we partner up with. They need to have quality games, and they need to have good gameplay, and then eventually attract normal gamers to come into this space. If you go back and look at the play to earn, and then all the games used it as a kind of a marketing strategy, marketing tools to advertise their game, to promote their game. But then now, since it's the bear market, no one plays their game anymore. So I think the challenges is that if we want sustainable traction to this space, we need to have sustainable gameplay and sustainable game economy. I think that's going to be one of our challenges, not just for us, but for the industry.
All right.
Yeah, definitely, and it's something that we would like to achieve, definitely with the launchpad, and enables user to participate in cross-chain marketing and allocate a GameFi project. So yeah, the Agora launchpad is really designed to provide new and upcoming project to the platform to successfully launch and reach the widest audience possible. So we will propose both with the launchpad. We will support ICOs and NFT launch, and this is definitely the idea.
Why should someone use AgoraDex instead of Uniswap or other decentralized exchanges on other chains?
That's a very good question. So as Pierre mentioned earlier, the point of our DEX is to also have our SDK integrated into the games that we partner up with, so the gamers can have their digital identity and then trade tokens directly within the game. They don't have to go out of the game, go to Uniswap, buy the tokens for that game, and then go back to the game and then buy the skin or buy the gun that they want, just for example.
How does the partnership between XBorg and AgoraDex look like? What is the partnership? Was asked by Bottle Caps.
Well, the partnership is simple. They are under XBorg, right? And XBorg is our strategic investor and partner. And in terms of they own their own shares in the company. And this is exactly very natural, easy flowing partnership of them supporting us, we support them, we do tournaments together wherever we see.
Can someone edit? Can someone finish her sentence?
Yeah, I think she wanted to say that we do tournaments together. They help us with different tournaments, arrange different tournaments. They introduce us to different games, and we have made many partnership with those games that they have, and that XBorg has introduced to us. I think that was her sentence.
All right. One more question from Magus, the guy who is known for good questions. Could you name us some VCs that invested in AgoraDex?
This one, I think Peter would have to take it, but I can tell you that XBorg and Altros are our investors.
Yeah. Do you hear me, guys?
Yes, we
Yes.
do.
Yes. Okay. Now we have different company. We invest like into the Agora Key Foundation, like invest also, and Pirates Labs. We have a discussion right now with Pirates Labs. It's like one of the biggest incubator like, for Web3 company in France. We just organized like an event with them. They already like develop like and create like some partnership with great games and invest in like one of the most famous games into the Web3, like Web3 games like Dogami, for example. So we are on discussion right now, and they're probably gonna invest also in Agora on the seed round.
Perfect. I hope I have catched like every question you guys asked. If there aren't any more questions, then I would like to thank you to the whole team for joining for tonight. And
Thank you so
answering the
much,
questions.
guys, for the invitation. It was a pleasure to discuss with you guys.
Yeah, thank you guys. It was a pleasure to answer your questions.
And
And
we're
then
so
feel
excited about tomorrow and looking forward like to see all of you guys on the meeting page tomorrow, 5 p.m. CET. Don't
Yay.
miss the opportunity.
Mint
Yes,
team.
thank you, guys. Thank you. See you tomorrow at our mint party.
See you. Bye bye. Have a good evening.
Bye-bye and good night. Thank you very much for joining. The recording will be uploaded and you can re-listen the whole AMA if you would like to one more time. And if you have any
And
more
thank you.
questions, yeah, sorry, Peter.
No, and thank you, Cliff, for hosting it at after your work. Very
You're
much
welcome.
appreciated.
Thank you, Klets.
You're welcome. Sorry, Osnaga server muted you before I heard you.
Yeah. I hope I didn't say
writings.
shit.
No,
It's a love day today.
I will edit that out of the recording.
Yes, please do. I don't know what went out on my mouse,
All good.
but that was intimate, so please delete.